Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of Inside the Vault. Today, we're talking about one of your favorite superhero teams, the X-Men. Let's get started. X-Men was created by almost everything else by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby in 1963. Funny enough, this is a cool fact that a lot of you may not know. It came out in the same month as the Avengers, which is something that even Stan Lee didn't remember that happened. It's just a fun trivia there for you. And of course, this came out after the success of Fantastic Four, which Fantastic Four came out because of the success of DC's Justice Society of America. As you guys can see, we have two books over here. Why is that? It's because not the entire X-Men team appeared in the same issue. Here, there's X-Men number 1, and here is Giant Size X-Men, which came over a decade after that. The first issue, this is the cover of the first issue, it showcases the original team, which was actually composed of Professor X, Cyclops, Iceman, Angel, Beast, and Marvel Girl, as well as Magneto. The second book, which is the Giant Size X-Men that came out in 1975, is the first appearance of the new X-Men, Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus, and Thunderbird. It's also the second appearance of Wolverine. Wolverine, of course, appeared first time in Incredible Hulk number 181. Originally, Stan Lee wanted to call X-Men the Mutants, but he feared the name wouldn't stick and people wouldn't really know the meaning of the word mutant. So he decided, and he thought that the X-Men are a group of men and women with extraordinary abilities led by Professor X, Charles Xavier, therefore calling them the X-Men. Fun fact, Stan Lee's favorite villain was Magneto. I think after that it became Doctor Doom, but Magneto is definitely at the top of the list for Stan the man. Stan, of course, loved the idea of the X-Men books, where it seemed that Magneto and the villains had a point in their villainous ways. The human race hated them, and feared them, and shunned them, and they were trying to get rid of them. So why shouldn't the mutants fight back? As opposed to Xavier's views, we see that the main idea of X-Men, the central concept of the series, it shows that bigotry is a terrible thing and that we should all get along with each other no matter how different we are. Alright gang, we're gonna dive right into the pages of X-Men number 1, just like readers did in 1963. The strangest superheroes of all, the X-Men. In the sensational Fantastic Four style. Of course, we see that the effect of the Fantastic Four has made its way to the front page of X-Men. Don't miss the fabulous first issue. X-Men versus Magneto, Earth's most powerful supervillain. Myself, I love Magneto. I think he's a fantastic villain, and I can't wait to show you guys the first page of this comic book. Let's go. In the main study of an exclusive private school in New York's Westchester County, a strange, silent man sits motionless, brooding, alone with his incredible thoughts. Finally, his meditation comes to an end. Then he remains completely motionless. A sharp, commanding thought rings out, echoing through the great halls of the building. Attention, X-Men! This is Professor Xavier calling. Repeat. This is Professor X calling. You are ordered to appear at once. Class is now in session. Tardiness will be punished. Never within the memory of man was there a class such as this. Never was there a teacher such as Professor X. And never were there students such as the X-Men. The first page shows us a few things. The first appearance of Iceman, Cyclops, the Angel. Now, prepare yourself for one of the most exciting reading experiences of your life, for you are about to enter the fascinating, unpredictable world of the X-Men. We're gonna fast forward a few pages into the comic book to see Magneto for the first time. Let's do that. At that very moment, just such a mutant prepares to strike in a secret laboratory near Cape Citadel. The moment is at hand. All my months of preparation and planning shall now pay off. The human race no longer deserves dominion over the planet Earth. The day of the mutants is upon us. The first phase of my plan shall be to show my power to make Homo sapiens bow to Homo superior. First issue of X-Men. Already all of the themes are clear. The fight between good and bad, bigotry, marginalization, all of that stuff. Now we're going to talk about Giant-Sized X-Men number 1, which came out in 1975. It was written by Lin Wayne and illustrated by Dave Cockrum. Interesting fact, this story contained the first new story for the X-Men and for the first time in 5 years, and also it served to bridge the gap between these two books and link them together. We're gonna jump right onto the cover of Giant Size X-Men. Sense-shattering first issue. New Deadly Genesis. Of course, the cover showcases all of the new heroes, the new X-Men, as we have mentioned them before. We're gonna go into the first page. Another beautiful artwork by Dave Cockrum and all the guys involved. From the ashes of the past, there grow the fires of the future. The grandeur and the glory begin anew with Second Genesis. The story starts in Winseldorf, Germany. Nestled deep in the Bavarian Alps, this tiny village has hardly changed over the centuries. In Winseldorf, life is gentle, peaceful, for nothing ever happens here to disturb the domestic tranquility. This way, men! The monster went this way. Monster, is it? The fools, it is they who are monsters. They with their mindless prejudices. Perhaps things would be simpler, safer, if I had stayed with Dirk Jarmarked. But the life of a carnival freak is not for me, not for Kurt Wagner. Let them come, if they must. Let them try to kill me. At least if I die, it will be as a man. Ironically, the astonishing leap alone lends doubt to Kurt Wagner's humanity. We've got him now. Come down, monster, come down, or we'll burn you down. And his hideous howling, like that of a baying beast, denies it completely. Go away, you fools. I have done nothing. What is beautiful about this artwork is you can see as he's being confronted by the angry villagers, he's more of a silhouette, he's more of a shadowy figure atop a building. He looks mysterious, he looks threatening, however you see that he isn't. He's trying to reason with them, he's trying to make them understand. Alright guys, a lot of heavy stuff in these issues, a lot of themes, a lot of core points, beautiful, beautiful books. One of the most iconic franchises within a superhero universe, whatever you want to call it. Let us know who you like more, Avengers versus X-Men. Let us know in the comments. Let us know on Speedy Comics ME on Instagram. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. I will see you around the next episode. We're going to talk about another big team. Stay tuned.